At 90 years old, I stand before you today. But there was a time when I was standing between life and death. After 70, my body slowly started breaking down. Every single day brought more weakness, more pain, more struggle. I went to my doctor. He looked at my reports, and then everything went silent. And then he said the words I will never forget. You are dying, and there is nothing more we can do for you. Those words didn't just enter my ears. They hit my entire existence. I was carrying 42 extra pounds on a body that was already giving up. Walking became difficult. Even breathing felt heavy. My knees were weak. My heart was exhausted, and hope was almost gone. But even in that broken moment, something inside me was still alive. I had not given up, but in that moment, I made a decision. I was not going to end my life like this. I removed everything from my kitchen that was slowly destroying me. Sugar, processed food, and all the habits that were making me weaker every day. People told me, at your age, nothing can change, just rest. But I knew something different. If I stopped now, I would truly stop forever. So I started walking, just 5 minutes a day. The first day was extremely hard. My body resisted, but I didn't stop. The next day, 6 minutes, then 7 minutes. Every day I was waking my body back up. I didn't stop eating. I started eating right. Simple food, more water, and giving my body the time it needed. Slowly, things began to change. The pain started to fade. My breathing became easier, and my body started to feel lighter. Those 42 pounds weren't just weight. They were my weakness, slowly disappearing, and for the first time, I felt like I was coming back to life. Then came the day when I looked at myself in the mirror. The woman who once lay weak in bed was slowly changing. My body was not the same anymore. Breathing had become easier, and the pain had started to fade. Days passed, and the weight kept coming off. Those 42 pounds slowly left my body. This was not magic. This was a daily decision. Every single day, I pushed myself a little further. Sometimes by walking, sometimes by eating right, sometimes by simply not giving up. And then one day, I realized something powerful. I was no longer the woman who walked out of that doctor's room defeated. I was becoming strong again. I was coming back to life. And the biggest lesson of all, I learned that age is never a limitation. Today I am 90 years old, and when I look back at my life, I remember a woman who was completely broken, a woman who was told that hope was gone. But that same woman is standing here today, alive and stronger than ever. None of this happened overnight. It was not magic, and it was not easy. It was the result of small decisions. Every single day, I gave my body time to heal. I changed my habits, and I slowly taught myself how to live again. Some days were very hard. Some days I felt like giving up. But every time I reminded myself why I started, and slowly, things began to change. My body responded, my strength started coming back, and life began to feel alive again. Those 42 pounds were not just weight, they were my old life, slowly leaving my body. And when that weight was gone, I didn't just change physically, I changed mentally too. I learned that age never decides when your life is over. It is your mindset, your discipline, and your will to continue. Today, I am 90, but I am not defeated. I walk, I live, and I breathe with hope. And if my story reaches you, remember just one thing. When the world tells you that you are finished, that is exactly the moment you should begin again.